had to fix it. So.
Hey, everybody. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Stacy with Lady Blue Bears Designs, and today Jess and I have a special guest, Connie, with Bleuland Creations by Connie. And Jess is handicapped, but she's still going to work. She's still going to work with us. So I hope everybody can hear us, can see us, and everything. We're going to. Hey, Connie. We're going to do a really quick thing today, but we're going to let everybody introduce themselves, and then we'll say a quick hellos, and we'll get started. Okay. Jess?
Well, it's still morning here, so good morning, everybody. I'm Jess with Jess's Craft Therapy. I'm working one and a half handed because we made stupid mistakes and hurt my finger and my knuckle. So, but I did want to announce that I got a new toy. I got an X-Tool P2S laser now because my other one's about ready to take a crap. So that'll be great.
It actually did and came back to life, and now it's on reciprocation.
So the funny story goes is it was not going up and down. It was making this awful like cranking, like knocking noise like it did before. But when that happened before, I had to send it back. Well, of course, I'm 3 months outside of warranty, because that's just how it works. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done playing these games. I'm not buying another WeCreate. And so I ordered the new one, and I was having my son help me because I couldn't lift anything. Having my son help me rearrange it so I could get it on a table. And as soon as I said, we're going to put this piece of crap outside, pardon the French, it all of a sudden started one going down. It literally
did. Of course it did.
I'm like, no freaking
now you got 3 lasers.
Yep. So now they're working, but I disconnected it because it made me mad anyway. So, but I've been on my ornament making binge of acrylics. Still stinks to high heaven. Let you know it does stink to high heaven still horribly. Okay. But the fine detail is amazing.
It's pretty, very nice.
It
making me key green with envy.
So I've been on my crazy making binge. I made that. I also made this.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, yeah, that is adorable.
And the green glows in the dark.
So Connie actually has some revelations as well today. So
yeah. And then I'll put my nephew's name and my son's name across right here so it goes on their wall for Christmas.
Very cute.
Very nice. Very nice.
So Connie.
Hi, I'm Connie with Bleuland Creations by Connie. I do bags, I do sewing, I do a little bit of everything, embroidery, and now I get to do laser work. I won a Locklick eye engraver from Patrice's channel from HTV Ron, and my husband and I tested it out yesterday, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So right now we have to keep it outside because mine didn't come with a cover, but that's okay. We'll make it work because he likes to be outside anyway. So he'll go outside and do all that. But
they've already engraved and everything. And
we did one of his work tables because we set it directly on the top of the work table and engraved in there. He branded it with our last name. So he's very interested in learning that. So I told him today we would have to sit down and figure out the Wi-Fi and all that because you can use an app for it. Desktop. There's several programs we can use with it. So can't wait to try it out more.
Because she's the only one I know that has the Locklick engraver.
I think it's fairly new. I think it's fairly new for HTV Ron.
So this will be interesting to see what all it can do compared to what. Yeah. So it is a diode, or is it a CO2? Do we know which one it is?
My guess is a diode.
Me too.
The CO2 would have to have the tubing and all that in it.
Well, from what I understand, when you get the one with the cover, you get the tubing as well. This one didn't come with a cover, no tubing, nothing.
It's wide open.
It's wide open. It's an engraver, and you just you set it on the counter or whatever, and it didn't even come with a bottom tray to be able to put your products on, which you can get that, but you have to buy the next level, which is the whole thing. So, but we'll, like my husband says, we're going to figure out what we can make with this, and we'll upgrade later. So, because I think it's going to keep him busy.
I mean, that's how we got, when you get started, you get started. That's just, that's how it is. So let's say a couple of hellos, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. And thank y'all, everybody.
Stacy, your banner today says, "Thanks for joining me for Craft a Haul."
Well, ain't that sweet? Okay, no, I'll fix that in a minute.
I mean, I got my sweatshirt right here, so it does match.
Yeah, I had mine on yesterday, so. So good morning, not good morning. Good afternoon, DV. Good afternoon, Miss Marilyn. And I will tell y'all that my husband and I, Connie's my witness. My husband and I did have a conversation with Miss Marilyn about the X tool. We just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Jess is forcing us to go further because everything she sends me, I send straight to him. And I said, you go find your husband and you go tell him you're the troublemaker, not me anymore.
No. And the new medias that I can use, like engraving on glass without having to have it painted or have
man.
Oh man,
gosh, yes.
That is like crazy.
I don't know if y'all seen on her page, she posted the Sasquatch head, and it's 7 parts. Is that what it was? Or no,
it's only 4 parts.
7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes to cut out 4 parts.
7 minutes.
It's 14. What did I say? 14 by 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
it's already gone, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah. Good morning, Rosalind. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a moderator. Thank you. Hello, Renee. Renee's buried in snow over there. I seen her thing this morning. I was like, oh, that's quite cold. Good morning, Miss Kelly. Good morning, man. Miss Kelly, I've been missing you all week. I haven't even talked to you or anything. Everybody's been all over trying to get orders out, parents are going down. I know we had a couple of people. It's just been a mess. But good morning, y'all. Good morning for everybody for coming. Let's see who else we have. Good morning, Miss Barb. I almost called you a couple of times, Miss Barb, this week because I had a few questions. Good morning, Jesse. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for coming in. Good morning, Shamika. Not good morning. It's good afternoon.
It's afternoon for us.
Good day.
For you. For me, it's still morning.
So, I want to, Jess and I have been talking. Jess is fixing to do a new endeavor. Is that how you say it? And she will, after we said we were going to go back to Saturdays in January, but we're probably not going to be able to do that because Jess is some training stuff she will be doing every Saturday. So we may end up just staying on Sundays. And y'all, my husband got a job in or is getting a job kind of locally. And so he'll be coming home, but he's going to be working like an irregular work week. So he will either be working on Saturday or Sunday. So whichever day is the day where I'd rather not be on. So we're going to get all that straightened up once he gets home, which he won't be home till next week sometime. So, so we're going to probably stay on Sundays for a while, or forever, but we will move it a little earlier if that's convenient, or if y'all like 1 o'clock, we can do that too. But I don't think at this point we'll be able to go back to Saturdays for a good while, right, Jess?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Because it's going to be 10 weeks of every Saturday.
Yes. Yeah. She's starting. She's going to looking to do maybe a new job as well. Yeah. So, but good morning, Shay Shay. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for being here. You had a great job this morning.
I never go back to school at my age, but I need something different. This job situation is not for me.
Yeah. Good morning, Miss Doris. Good. Let's see who else we got in here. We got quite a few. I hope I didn't miss anybody, and if I did, it's not on purpose. Hey, good morning, Robin. Robin. I want to tell you, Jess and I said that if Connie wasn't going to come on and walk us through this Christmas tree napkin today, that we was going to end up doing the candy, the peppermint. And then I seen you had done it. It was like, but we're
I saw that too. mug rug, the candy mug rug.
When you did the caramel, that was Dorland. I was like, oh, look at that. That's thinking outside the box. You did a great job with that. A great job. So anyway, we're gonna get started. What we're doing today is Connie came up with it because she was going to help me last week, and we both did a show last Saturday, and then it was my daughter's birthday Sunday, and they were staying the night. Well, they stayed the whole weekend, and then she was helping me get some orders out, and then this weekend my sister was helping me get some orders out. So we asked Connie if she wouldn't mind to keep on doing what we were going to do last Sunday, to do it this Sunday. But what it is a Christmas tree napkin. It's a really easy, fun project. Connie and Jess, I think Jess, you tried it already too.
No, all I've done so far is I did the trunk, because doing little things with this thing on, let me tell you, it took a hot minute.
Yeah.
I did cut two of the trunks out and sew those, but that's all I've done. So
yeah. Welcome in, Miss Vera. How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. I want to know how your new toys are going. So we're ready. Connie, do you want to go big and you just walk us through it, or how do you want to do it? Wait,
does she have a sewing machine camera?
You. It just shows you've turned your mic off.
Sorry.
There we go. There we go. So,
yeah, whatever is best. I mean, I can go through the motions and then we can kind of go on. I just have to say I have probably a hard stop at 2:00 because my mom's been sick and we've had company in and out. So I'm expecting people at 2:00.
Okay. So well, let's get moving. We'll get, because it's not a very long project, correct?
No, it's not long at all.
I was having trouble drawing a semicircle. I had to get a sequence on drawing a semicircle. So, but yeah, let's. I'm gonna make you big.
Okay.
And, me and Jess will be on the outskirts, but that's me. Not y'all. Excuse the room. It's messy. It really is. There we go. We're gonna let her take the floor. You good with that, Jess? Yep. And me and you will be on the side. I'm gonna go back over there on that side of the room and work.
Okay. All right. So I'll show y'all a finished product of what we're gonna be making. These are our Christmas tree napkins. It's basically a semicircle that you're gonna fold. We're gonna sew and fold into a napkin. They can be laid on top of, a plate or something like that, or just used for decorations. I know if I'm going to make some, I'm not going to use them. I'm going to just decorate the table with them if I do the table. So this is what we're going to be making today. Okay, so to do that, you can actually use 2 fat quarters if you'd want, because you can make them any size you would like. So what I'm using right here, because I didn't have any fat quarters in Christmas material, so I just cut me 2 pieces of rectangular material. Mine is 22 inches long, and then I believe it is 13 inches tall. Let's see.
I thought it was 8.5.
No. I have it. It's 13 inches tall, but we're not going to use the whole piece of fabric. So you basically need two of these. One, you can do all in the same color, but you can also do contrasting. 2 different materials. It looks really cute like that. So you'll need 2, one color and the other one contrasting, which that's what I have is the polka dot right here. They both cut them both to the same size, because what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half and we're going to find the center. So if you lay your 2 pieces together. It doesn't matter if you put them right sides. Right now, it doesn't matter how they're put. Just so you have them together, so we can cut your semicircle out. So, like I said, basically, you're going to take your material. You're going to fold it in half. this way, and find your center. Make you a crease. If you need to make a mark, you can make a mark or just iron it. Once you've found your center, then you're gonna need a ruler that's at least 8.5 inches tall. So if you take your ruler, you put on your pivot, it's going to be a pivot point. I don't know if a lot of you remember in school that sometimes they taught us to take a pencil and a string. A pencil and a string, and you put your string on that point, and you take your pencil and you draw your semicircle. So that's basically what we're going to do. But with the ruler, you put the corner of your ruler on your pivot point, and you find your 8.5 inches up, and you mark your center first. I'm going to turn this down so y'all can see. You find your pivot point right here. And this is my 8.5 inch mark right here where my thumb is. And I'm going to make a mark right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to just keep your finger on your ruler here, and you're just going to pivot all the way around like this.
I remember the Friends episode, pivot.
But so, and then like I said, as you go, you just make your mark at 8.5 inches. You can make them if you make them close together, then you won't need to. It'll be easier to cut. So, like I said, just go ahead and make your mark all the way around on both sides.
Okay, I got 2 pieces.
You got questions, Stacy?
So accomplished. so accomplished. Don't make fun.
Like I said, you can use back quarters for this if you want. And it's like I was telling Stacy earlier, you can actually do like maybe a fall table. I think the tree would be appropriate for that. Yeah. With fall colors for Thanksgiving or something like that. But okay. So I have all this side marked, and so you're just going to continue on going down this side. And once you have that mark, you take your scissors with both of your materials still together. If you feel better pinning it together so it doesn't shift, then you can pin it. Other than that, you just cut your semicircle out. So once you've done that, you'll have 2 semicircles.
Okay. So the hardest part of this project is the cutting out, right?
Probably so. I would say so, because you're doing a little bit of measuring, but it's really not a lot. Like I said, because if you find your center point and you draw your semicircle around, and then you just cut both pieces out.
Okay. Now for me on the center point, I put a dot because my ruler has a circle in it cut out. So that's what I used. I used a dot so I could just make sure I was hitting that line every time I turned it.
Oh, you know what? Mine does too.
The things we learn. And then once you do this you can take like what I'll probably do if I'm gonna make it again, take some craft paper. I have craft paper, and I'll make me a template, and then I'll draw my sewing line on here because we're going to do a sewing line.
Make you a template with a hard piece of wood.
Yeah, I can do that now, huh?
See? Daryl, you put that laser to use for good things. So Connie changed my foot out to the
Hey Terry, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I can see the chat, so because I'm too far away. But hello everybody, hello Jerry. Connie does have a channel. I don't know if I linked it, but I might have. I'm not sure. But it's Bleuland Creations by Connie. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her. She's just getting started. So, and we are all on the tree. Aren't you are too, huh, Connie? Or did you have to with this week mess going on with your mom about the we're in the not the competition but the challenge with for trees?
Yes, I am, and I committed to like 3 times a week. I've been posting, but like I said, this week has been a crazy week with my mom. She was in a hospital, so I had to take a pause on everything. I have not sewn since I helped Stacy last Saturday, so I just started back again last night. But like I said, I have to split my time this week, so it's been a little crazy. So hopefully, I can get back on track this week.
So I want to tell y'all, because I've been complaining about not complaining, but because of what I do with the sewing machine, I've been having trouble making things work. Connie changed my foot out last week to the walking foot, and it's able to get over all these big humps I have. So that's a plus. So I haven't changed it back, and I'm probably going to leave it at this point.
Yeah.
Because I didn't break it
this week. Well, that's a walking foot. Help pull your fabric through. Because it's not you use it for quilting, and that's to go through thick fabric. Okay, so once you have your 2 semicircles cut out, put them right sides together, pretty side to pretty side.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to measure from the left side. You're going to measure 5 inches. 5 inches in, and just put your little mark, because this is going to be on the wrong side. And now what we're going to do now is when you start, we're going to start sewing at that point.
Okay.
And because we're going to leave an opening, we're going to have to turn it inside out. So and then just mark you about 2.5, 3 inches to where you'll leave an opening. Okay. So my opening will be right here, like I said. But we'll start sewing at the 5-inch mark, and you'll sew all the way around, and you'll use like a 1/4 inch seam.
Okay.
And I have my stitch length at 3.5, so you can put it at 3.5.
I have 3.5.
Barb said you need a hump jumper to lead the foot out, level the foot.
A what?
Yeah, they make these hump jumpers that you can use to level it out to where it doesn't have to go over the humps.
What? Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that is.
It's another notion that you can.
I'll be so sad to buy another notion.
So, like I said, we're gonna go Carl. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, wait, Connie.
So we're going to start sewing that 1/4 inch seam. Make sure you back stitch at the beginning. And to go around the curves, you just take your time and go around them, and you'll be fine.
Okay, I don't know what a 1/4 inch is on this open foot, but I'll figure it out. I'm a slow sewer.
And you can also pin your fabric if you feel better, more comfortable. That way it won't shift when you're sewing.
That's what I did, and then I poked myself. I did. I pinned my fabric, and then I poked myself. No.
You poked yourself? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're going to want to pin it just in the center just to keep the pieces together.
Yeah. I forgot I pinned it.
Hey, it's not me.
I've been watching Stacy too much.
Yeah, I'm sure I did this in the direction. How do you keep a 1/4 inch on a slant?
On a what? On the curve? Same way you do it on the straight edge. You just slowly turn.
I mean, slowly go. I can go a little faster than that, but.
So this will give you practice on curves.
I'm telling you, as straight as my stitches are, the curves are good.
This brace doesn't fit very well inside this fabric, let me tell you.
Oh, no.
I'm becoming ambidextrous, where I can use both hands.
How big of an opening did you leave?
I can put this hand in it. I'm right-handed, so it's easier for my right hand to push it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Brandy. Thanks for coming in. But I can put my whole hand in it, like a glove.
Well, and what Jess is talking about, once you have it sewn, now what you can do to have your curve come out a little bit crisper is if you have pinking shears, you cut around your curve with the pinking shears. If you don't, then you just would go and just snip it along the edge. Don't be careful not to cut into your seam, but you just kind of snip all the way around. But I have pinking shears, so I'm going to use my pinking shears.
I have pinking shears, and I got some coming too, some pretty ones. Oh, sorry. Again.
Yeah, I need to order me some more.
I got them on that half sale on that Ginger, whatever. I don't know how to say it. I literally think I started this going the wrong way. If y'all have noticed, I'm all on the inside of my machine and not on the outside, like you're supposed to be. I think I went backward.
I wouldn't be able to do it in the inside. My brace don't fit with the fabric in the inside.
I'm telling you, I went backwards. I don't know why I did that. No, my brain is moved, apparently.
See, once we've gotten to this point and you've turned it inside out, we're probably more than halfway through the project. So this is really quick if you want a quick table decoration for Christmas.
Because I'm very, very slow. Y'all don't leave me behind because I don't know what the next step is. I sent Jess the video and you're watching it.
You did? Oh.
Of course I did, yeah.
And there's several videos on it. The one, like I said, the one we got it from, I think Stacy has it linked. And I'll put a link in mine too. But Donna Jordan.
Jordan, yeah. It had passed away, I think.
Now, you can do, Jess, I think you're doing the one with the trunk. I opted not to do the trunk.
Yep.
So, but when you put the trunk on, once you've turned your material inside, right side out again, you should be measuring about 2 inches, 2 inches from the edge is where your trunk will go, and then but I just opted because I think they look cute without the trunk. So once you've cut your curve, either with your pinking shears or you've clipped it, you're just gonna turn it inside out.
Okay.
And
right.
You will need your iron.
I got it on. So just trim around the edges with the.
Yeah, around your curved edges. It helps the curve lay flatter.
Hold on a second. Looks like I missed some spots here. See, this is the way I was supposed to go, and I didn't.
And if you need help pointing your corners out, don't use your scissors. If you have a chopstick works really well.
Kelly said I can't use her chopsticks. They're for her.
Oh, no.
Does she pay for them?
Huh? Oh, she probably took them from her restaurant.
And then if you run your finger along the curve, it helps the seam pop out. That way, when you go to iron it, it'll be easier.
I missed the material in spots, so I'm having to redo it. On the back side, they weren't quite the exact same. Apparently.
So, and once you have it turned inside out, excuse me, you're going to have that opening here that we left. Just if you turn one side out and you just pull it with your fingers, it will line it up. And then you're going to take your iron and you're going to iron the whole thing flat.
Welcome in, Diane. Hi, Sean. For coming in and hanging out.
Okay. Now that I got to sew it twice.
It'll just be really strong. It'll be really strong.
And I learned how to sew a circle twice. I seen that you could buy. I was telling Jess. I was talking to you about the peking shears that you could buy all kinds of different peking shear sizes and different designs on them.
Yes. Yeah, you can.
That is just as cute as it can be.
Because they make them for the paper too. You can for decorative edges.
I was doing the ornament a couple weeks ago. That's when I seen them, and I was like, "Well, that would be really cute to do on the edge of all that felt that we do."
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. Like, I want to buy a set, not just
Right. I have a set somewhere. I just don't know where it is. But yeah, they have a lot of different designs.
It doesn't need to be a fancy chair, just to do a couple of things. I just missed this whole material.
Sean, I haven't even put my Christmas tree up.
Mine's
Normally I buy a real one, but I've had so much going on. I didn't even buy a real one this year. And I had one for the craft show, a 4-foot. It's going on top of an end table. It's sitting in the box right there.
See? But that for something.
I have my tree up with one ornament on it. Does that count?
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to get my son to put it together for me because I'm allergic to the plastic. That's why I get a real tree. And so he's gonna have to put it together for me. Huh?
Jess, you gonna get your tree in?
I have a tree up, a real tree, but it only has one ornament on it.
Y'all went and got it?
Huh?
Y'all went and got it? I thought y'all were doing it this weekend, right?
No, we did it Friday.
The day you broke your hand? Oh, okay.
No. I didn't break my hand. I just jammed it really good.
She's going to therapy for it.
I've been following Stacy too much because what happened was I was putting up Christmas decorations, and instead of going to get a ladder, it's like an entryway, so it has like a foot hanging down. And I was like, okay, I only need to move the decoration 2 inches, so I'll jump, right? Well, when I jumped, my knuckles were underneath the awning, the hanging part, and I got it and smashed it and cracked it. It was great. Instead of going to get the chair or the ladder, I pulled the Stacy.
Just to use the things you have. Okay, so I just turned it right side out. Hey, this little thing is nifty.
What thing?
The thing Chrissy.
Oh, okay.
That Chrissy made me.
It helps you poke your corners out.
And it helps me keep my fingers out of the machine.
Oh, there you go.
See? She seen me. She said, girl, I have something for you. So she sent me, so I got one, and I said, oh, no. I said, you're going to have to make me a bunch of them. These are things she made on the 3D printer. Hint, Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
He's at work.
So
He's not listening.
Now I just got to iron it.
Iron it flat.
Okay.
And once we iron it flat, then we're going to do a top stitch all the way around. But before we start our top stitch, we're going to make a mark on our material where we're going to do our first fold.
Before we do the top stitch?
Yeah, and that way when you do your top stitch, you just continue on and you're going to sew down that line, that fold.
Top stitching thing. I just not very good at it. My daughter lost her dog. So I hate looking at them or hollering for them. They'll be back.
Okay. So from the left edge.
So
okay. Depending on how you want your tree to look, is you can fold it either way. So if I would have folded it, flipped my material, I would have shown the polka dots on the outside and in the back. So it just depends on what look you want. So
the top stitch is basically to close it back up.
What's that?
The top stitch is also to close it back up.
Yes.
Okay.
It's to close it back up and help your ends be lay flat, because we're going to be folding them.
Okay.
And that way, if you like throw it in the wash or something like that, you have the beginning fold that has been stitched that will help you fold it back and just iron it. Does
it matter where I start to do the top?
What?
To do the top.
Well, let's say we're going to draw a line first. We're going to go to your left corner of your semicircle.
Okay.
Once you've turned it inside out, measure 5 inches from the left side.
Okay.
And make you a little mark. And we're going to fold it at that mark. So I've got 5 inches from here to here.
Okay.
So you're going to fold it, and we're going to iron it. Line up your edge.
And that's before we do the top stitch?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to see, you'll see why.
Okay.
So once you have that 5 inch, at 5 inches is where your fold is going to be.
Okay.
So iron that down.
Okay.
Because you're going to need a reference to sew on. And that's where you're going to sew your fold line.
So it's just that one spot?
Yeah. Just the one spot.
All right.
Okay. So now this is your material should look like this.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
All right. So now we're going to open it back up, and you're going to start sewing at your fold.
Okay.
Start sewing to go all the way around.
Okay. See, that's what I did a while ago. I went this way instead of that way and made it a mess. Yeah. Okay.
No. So you're going to sew all the way around. And when we get back to that fold, that crease, you're going to sew up. You're going to go up.
All the way to the top?
Yes, all the way to the top. Make sure you back stitch.
Yes, ma'am. And this is a 4th or an 8th or what? The top.
Do it at an 8th.
Okay.
And your thread color, it just depends, because it's going to show. So just select the thread color that matches your material, or it's our contrasting color.
Thank you, Marilyn. It was stuff that I had that I bought a ton of for some reason. I was like, okay, this would be great for this. And it matches my scrappy Christmas tree that I have back here. Let's see if I can stab myself in the finger again.
Hey, you should have asked them for a prettier bracelet.
For what?
For like a teal bracelet.
A cute brace? Is that what you said?
A teal.
Oh, well, I had to buy this one. That's the only reason it's blue, because they didn't have many when I went to the urgent care. They didn't have many, and I had to buy my own.
Yeah, my husband is cooking gumbo and it's smelling so good.
You're making me jealous. My husband comes back on Friday, so I better eat again.
So once you've sewn, I don't know if you can see my line.
Hold on one second.
We have one stitch line. So after you finish this, that's all the sewing we're doing. That's it.
Really? Okay.
Really? Yes. Told you it was quick and easy.
Okay, so whenever I got up, the seam, do I need a back stitch before I turn or no?
No, because you're not taking it out. So you're just going to turn and go up and back stitch at the top.
Okay.
Hello, Meredith. Marilyn, I cannot stand sewing up either, and I had to do that last weekend, and but I like to have my control. She has the automatic button where she presses and it goes. You don't have to press your presser foot. I like to have the control of my presser foot. I don't like the automatic thing because to me, I lose control over that.
Well,
I think I've always learned how to sew with a presser foot.
There's a difference.
Yeah, you just started doing that, so you're used to it now. But I have to have my presser foot.
Yeah, I have to have a presser foot too, because that's the only way I've ever done to sew.
No, I don't mind doing it. I prefer it this way. Well, I don't know. This is the only way I've ever done it. I mean, I've done it with the presser foot when I was younger, just not. All right.
Okay. So, once you've ironed it and you've put that seam, it makes it much easier. It folds itself pretty much.
Okay.
Your first fold. That's your first fold. So you should have this.
Yes, ma'am.
And at that point, you can actually, you ironed it the other way, but if you want to choose to go the other way, you can. But I'm going to go the way I had it.
Okay. So now what?
Okay. So now we're going to, this is probably the hardest part, is figuring out how far back to fold it.
Oh, okay.
You take your point right here.
Uh-huh.
And.
Oh, fold it back.
Because this is going to be your first folds.
Okay.
See, because on this one, this is my first fold right here.
Right.
So you're going to take that fold. Come on. Sorry. And we're going to go. You can almost go, you take your point here.
Uh-huh.
You want to make a point, and you're going to make a cone. It's going to overlap. It's going to go past right here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. See? Okay.
So it's going to, I guess you go halfway if you want a reference point. Halfway here, but you got to make sure your point is lined up. Because then after you do that, you're gonna fan fold it. You're gonna go back. So you may have to adjust it a little bit, but you're gonna go back to where it all lines up.
Okay, wait. Yeah, I
See,
fell off the truck.
This is gonna line. Yeah, this is gonna line up right here. So.
Okay, so this. Okay. Yes.
And then you're gonna go past this. You may have to adjust it, like I said, once we make that last fold. Okay. But I usually try to do like halfway. So this is what this is like I said, make sure your point, you're gonna fold your point to where, and then the back side is gonna look like this.
Okay, I got that.
Okay, so this is what we should have right now.
Yes. That's what I have.
That's what you have. Okay, now you can go back, you fold this back, and you're gonna line up this edge. So to line up this edge, you have to line up this edge. So like I said, you may have to adjust your folds just a little bit, but that's what you want, is what you want your edges lined up, this edge and this edge.
Okay, I think I got that. Why
okay, once you
smaller than yours?
I don't know. So once you have that lined up, then we're going to go back to the ironing board and we're going to iron all these folds down. Just keep them exactly like they are, and then you're going to iron them down.
Hello, Meredith. Thanks for coming in and hanging out.
Robin, this is an easy project. If you need even like a quick Christmas gift, if you know somebody that likes to decorate their table for Christmas, to me, this would be an awesome gift. And you can upstyle it. I mean, use some glittery fabric, fancy fabric. You can make it fun like this for maybe a kid's table. So, but like I said, once you've ironed it down, then you have all your creases.
Let me see that part. Oh, wait a minute. I'm being redonkulous. Okay. Hold on. Oh. So. Okay. So
like I said, this is probably the hardest part of this project, is to get the folds.
See, mine's not coming out even on both sides. That's why I'm like, my 5 inches are not very 5 inchy.
What do you mean? Let me see.
Okay, so I got this folded. Okay.
Okay.
When I come back,
go kind of measure it like
it shouldn't be like this. It should be coming up.
It should be like this.
Hold on. Don't you move. Oh, with the point.
Yeah, you're not trying to line this up with this. You're going past it. And like I said, I go about halfway from, from my fold to this.
It at the bottom instead of up. Okay, that's why mine looks so much weirder than yours. Okay. I think. Like this. This is what it should look like now.
Turn it up. Yes. Yeah, because you're going to come back like that. So you should be able to see your two different fabrics alternating.
Okay.
And almost like an ice cream cone, I guess you could say it.
Okay. And you don't got to tack any of this down?
Huh?
Tack any of this down?
Well, no, because it's a napkin. You want to be able to open it.
Doing. Sorry. Sorry, Charlie.
I mean, you can for this decoration. You can tack it down.
Yeah. If that's all you're going to use it for is decoration, you tack it down. Okay. So now we're going to take our project. We'll call this the right side, the side we start our fold on. We're going to put it face down. So we're looking at the back.
Right.
Okay. So now you're going to take this in and you're going to fold it to where your corner, you get a point. So if you turn it right side up, this is what it's looking like now. But like I said, you have to face down, take this,
okay,
fold it over until you get your point.
Oh, on this corner. Okay.
On the on the other corner. Okay. And also, if you look, it should be lining up. You move it all the way over until you're lining up with the folds on the front.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Next.
So once you do that, you turn it back. You turn it back and line up your edge with the fold.
By turning it back on the other side again?
No, this is your back side. This is where we're at now.
Oh,
take it. We just went this way with it. Now we're going to go back. And you're going to line up this edge, your stitched edge, with the fold that you just made. Like I said, you may have to adjust your folds a little bit to line everything up. And once you do that, you're going to press it all down or iron it.
Okay.
Whichever way you want to do it. A steam iron would work really well on this. I use starch because, like I said, I don't plan on using mine for napkins.
You starch somebody's face. That's all right. Why am I confused again? See, because mine's like, my tree's like all over the place.
Make yourself big so we can see.
Make yourself big so we can see.
Because I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Make myself bigger. This is crazy. Okay. All right. So, you know what? Let me go over here and you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So, I'm going back to this step. So, I got this.
Okay.
Step.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
turn
Connie
it over.
Is very, very patient.
So
turn it over.
Like
all right.
this.
Yes.
I'm going to move this until it's a point. Right,
yes, and line it up with your folds from the beginning.
Okay. So now we're
not on the right side, on the left side. Your fold should be lined up on the left side. Take your point. I'm trying to take her point here. This, I just folded mine over. It lines up with the front. Keep going over until you have that fold lined up on your left side. Okay, there you go. Now take the point, top point, come back. And line it up again with the fold on the right.
Okay.
And now you should have a cone.
Oh, look how cute.
There you go. Now iron it down.
Yeah, I don't want it to move. Y'all, I'm sorry. I just wasn't getting it.
Okay. Like I said, the folding is, I think, it's the hardest part to get.
This is really.
And once you finish, you can adjust it however you want. But like I said,
this is really stupid cute.
You can, like I said, you can make it tack it down if you just want a decoration.
Wow, this is cute.
Jess, you have yours with your tree stump?
Jess.
Yeah, she's showing it.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And when she did her tree stump.
Hold on. Let me see Jess. Let's see Jess.
Hold on.
No. Cute. Very cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
And you would put the tree stump goes 2 inches from your edge whenever you put your tree stump on. That way it'll
so you would put
end up on the bottom.
So do you sew it in the hole?
Yes.
Now I have a napkin and a tree.
There you go.
Okay, y'all, this is really stupid cute.
And really easy.
Well, I feel like making some of these for at work for our Christmas dinner this week.
There you go.
I got to make 36 of them. I don't think so. I don't have time.
And like I said, this is made. Mine is with a 22 by 13 inch, and then cut down to a semicircle, which is going to be 22 by 8.5. The height.
So you basically, just as long as you have a semicircle, you can do it any size you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it any size you want, pretty much.
Okay, let's put.
I mean,
let's see your little one. Fan. Show us. It's darling,
Oh,
y'all.
and then the back.
I really like this. What, gal? What did I do? A sequel of success? What's that mean?
And so now I have two because I did one earlier. And see how I alternated my fabric?
I love it. Yeah.
That just depends on which way you're folding it at the beginning.
Well,
you can.
Bands might I should have took into account that this is directional.
Maybe so.
My Santa Claus is drunk. They upside down. I didn't even think. I mean, I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should have. This is cute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really like flabbergasted. I like it. Cute. A very useful project. But I'm thinking, if somebody puts their face on this, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah.
That's why I think it's just mainly for decoration. I mean, you got to remember they can be washed too, and you have that first fold stitched.
Yeah,
so these are the ones you would find at that $150 per person dinner.
Yes. If you use that fancy fabric, look, y'all, you can make a dinner table look really nice.
This is all Riley Blake fabric.
Huh?
This is all Riley Blake fabric.
Hey, some nice napkins.
So I got some fancy. It's all Shamika and Shay Shay told me of a place that you can buy scraps, and like buy their scraps, and it was a good price. It's like $12, and you got like a bunch of yards, several yards, and you get like this is it. And you get a whole stack of them. This is double. This is just one side, And so I got a bunch of Christmas ones, because you don't need a lot of fabric for projects, but you need still stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I did this, and I really like it. I mean, this is like, see, Raleigh Blake is on it, and stuff. It's really cute. I like it. You know what? I might do some on these. This is not fat quarters though. This is just the 10 by 10s.
That might be a little too small.
Okay.
You have a very, very skinny tree.
Or a skinny.
Well, y'all, I hate to cut and run, but my company is here. Thank you for having me on the live.
Yes.
Thank you for helping us, and you still had to have stuff for me. So. Yeah. But thank you for coming. We enjoyed it, and we'll do it again. Now we can do some lasers from all the different lasers we got now.
Definitely. All right. Talk to y'all later.
She's in our prayers.
All right. Bye.
All right. So, what'd y'all think? I think those were pretty cute. A cute project, cute and quick, so. But guys, I have lots of more orders to get out, so I gotta get back to working. And Jess, are you doing another one real quick?
Yeah, I just finished it.
Okay. I should have watched the video that I sent you before I got on, huh? I figured y'all would have walked me through it. Y'all did. Y'all walked me through it. See?
I've come to the conclusion, 2-finger scissors is not very good. Because I keep dropping them.
Yeah. That's not good at all.
Because I can't grip it with the bottom two, so every time I turn around to try to move them or something, I drop them.
Now, Everybody's on their own screen. Well, I'm going to take this one off because I don't need it anymore. Remove from stage. We'll move her this one from stage. Now, we're all here. You're welcome, DV. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. And as slow as I go, y'all, there's no way y'all couldn't have got how to do it. Look, it just got to make sense in my head before I can make it work. You know, it's just how I learned. So anyway, we're gonna wait for Jess to finish her last
yeah, I'm just ironing it real quick to make it look like a tree.
And we'll call it a day. And thank y'all for coming. I know it was a short one, but it was very useful. Now I'm kind of interested in putting doing one with the tab. You know, with the trunk.
I was gonna say a tab.
A trunk.
You can make it crazy colored trunk.
I know exactly where to put the trunk at, though.
It's on the corner. It's 2.5 inches up from the flat line. So the bottom, you know, of your circle. 2.5 inches up from one side.
Because you're going 5 inches up.
You're what?
You're going 5 inches over. So that's how you would do 2.5 inches in?
Yeah, so you would take the corner and go 2 inches up, and that would be the start of your trunk.
It's where it starts. And how big is the trunk piece?
2.5 by 2.
Okay. Let me see your trunk again.
Hold on.
No.
Yeah.
I need it now. And then this wouldn't be hard because once you make one pattern, you just, you know, copy and paste.
Yep.
Like, I mean, because you don't need to do any measuring. All you do is open it up, put it on, and make your own.
I cut all 4 of mine at the same time when I cut them out.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't sure what I was doing, so.
I know, but I'm just saying you could cut all 4 pieces at the same time.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I would have done that too if I would known what I was doing.
Ooh, I should try it in the laser. I've been watching Marilyn use her.
Marilyn, yeah.
All right.
Yes, it's very cute. I like it. I like it. You should have did just the opposite.
I can.
You know, like backwards.
No, I did that one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just do it the opposite way. That would be cute, like every other one, or you know, that'd be really cute. I can't wait to go show Callie. My daughter is making 3 cakes. She has a Christmas party she has to be at in. Well, no, she's got to go drop the cakes off at 4. So.
Look, I don't even have to fold it all fancy. You could just fold it and make it a tree.
Okay.
I just wrapped it around.
You made it a funnel.
It's a tree because it's got a trunk.
I love it. So.
Anyways, yeah.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming, and if y'all don't mind, like, share, subscribe. Jess and I both have been putting out challenge videos or pictures or whatever every day. I've had a lot in the last 14 days. There's a couple of times I made it at midnight, you know, so I can get my day in. but I've learned a lot. Jess showed me how to do some different things in Canva, which I didn't even know I could do. I have the pro version, but I had no idea what I was doing with it. So, but I've learned a lot of stuff with it. So that was kind of cool. So, but y'all, we appreciate it. And thank y'all for coming, and we will see y'all next week. We'll be on Jess's channel. Bye.
Bye. Oh, here. Wait. Did you stop?
Nope, I didn't.
It looks like a teacup.
Yeah.
It looks like a teacup.
Yeah. Yeah. A semicircle.
With the little handle. Looks like a teacup.
Any other questions before we end the live? I mean, we're not rushing. We just had a small project, you know, and this is really cute. Okay. All right. But if y'all have any questions, y'all put them in. We'll get back with y'all. Always do. All right, everybody. Bye.
You're welcome, Gail. Bye.